Hi, today's yoga class is a postnatal restorative class for postpartum anxiety and depression. You will want quite a few props today so you can really feel supported in these postures. I have a few pillows, some blocks. You may want a stool as well to drape your legs over for legs up the wall. This class is all about finding relaxation, really sitting in these longer holds to let any anxiety bubble up and kind of move out of our systems. So if at any time you feel maybe a bit more anxious, that is completely normal. Think about it as the anxiety being released from your system. So the goal for today is to find relaxation, bring down our nervous system, find rest and restoration in today's class. So we will begin today's class in mountain pose.
So today we are going to begin our class in mountain pose. So here, really find your feet grounded down into the earth. Spread your toes wide. From your feet up, we're going to just kind of strengthen our legs, finding stability in our hips. From there, lengthening our upper body towards the sky, rolling those shoulders back and down, fingertips pointed down to the earth. And just notice your breath here for a few breaths. And as you breathe and check in with yourself, don't try to change or adjust anything. Just notice the sensations in your body. And when you're ready on your next inhale, inhale your arms up to the sky. And exhale, we're going to lean over to that left side, really feeling a nice stretch and lengthening in the right side body. And imagine you're between two planks of glass. It's keeping your body parallel and straight. We're going to inhale, lengthen, and then exhale over into that right, feeling that in the left side body, but leaning over to the right. And breathing here. Let your next inhale lift you up, and as we bring our arms to cactus, exhale, a gentle heart opener, mild back bend here. Inhale back up, and we're going to move just into a nice forward fold, letting everything roll off your neck and shoulders. Going to inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold again. Just letting your spine relax, feeling the tension roll off your shoulders. Maybe pedaling out your legs if that feels good. When you're ready, we're going to come down into a tabletop and just move through a few cat-cows here. So inhale, dropping your belly, lift your shoulders and tailbone to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, roll through cat, pressing your navel towards your spine. Inhale, drop and look up. Exhale, round it out in cat. Inhale. Exhale, roll everything out. And from here, we're going to come into our first restorative posture, which is crocodile. And this is a very calming pose, very grounding. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down flat on your belly, and you're going to turn your toes out, letting your heels drop in. And from here, you are going to place your arms. You can also use a pillow or a little blanket if you want some extra cushion under your forehead. So you're going to place a pillow or blanket maybe on top of your hands as they're folded over, and you're going to rest your forehead here. And you want your belly and your lower floating ribs on the ground and then your chest slightly elevated. And so as you're here, really just sink into this pose, let yourself feel grounded and relaxed, and find whatever positioning you need to be comfortable. So I will hold space for us. Just notice your breath here. And I'm not going to talk during this pose. Just a couple more breaths here. And when you're ready, maybe move your pillow out of the way. And we're going to come, if it feels good, we're going to do a little chest opener on each side. So you can either cactus your arm or lengthen it out long. And you're going to gently roll onto your right side, opening slowly so you don't pull anything too much in your shoulder. But you want to feel a nice shoulder chest opener here. And then rest your right ear on the mat. And sometimes it feels good to bend your left knee at a 90-degree angle and find rest here. On your next inhale, move through center to the other side. So we're going to put our left arm into a cactus or opening all the way. Right knee comes to bend at a 90-degree angle, resting your right palm on the ground, left ear. Really breathe into that shoulder and upper back. Your next inhale, bring you back to center, and we're going to move into our supported child's pose. So you want lots of pillows here. I often like to use a smaller pillow that's a bit skinnier, and then 2 pillows to make kind of like a ramp on top of that smaller pillow, and then just really lay over those pillows in a way that feels comfortable, finding a place where you can really find rest here. I will cue when you can look to the other side if you'd like to rest your head one side and then the other side. So if you want to do that, you can rest your right ear down on the pillows, really finding relaxation here. And let yourself feel completely supported. And if you'd like to move your left ear down to the pillow, feel free to switch over to that other side. And when you're ready to come out of that, we are going to move through table into our cow face pose. Here is where you might want some blocks for support. So just coming into your table, and first we are going to bring our right knee in front of our left knee, walking that left knee up to meet the right knee, and then maybe bringing a block or 2 below our hips. And from here, think about walking your feet out wide, really grounding down into those hip bones, sitting up nice and tall. And for me, this feels pretty intense right now. I think from carrying babies and bending over and having a weaker core right now, my psoas and piriformis muscles and my glutes have been a bit more tight. So really breathe into that. If it feels good to tip forward slightly, feel free to do so. And notice what it feels like to breathe into the tension, breathe into that maybe mild discomfort or tightness. And letting your exhale breath really melt that away. When you're ready, lean forward a little bit as you move your left knee to go in front of your right knee. And again, walk your hips back as you walk your feet out wide. And just finding comfort using your block if you're using that today. And notice how each side might feel different. And if it feels good to lean forward a little bit, feel free to do so. And from here, lean forward as you unwind your legs, and we're going to come onto our back for a supported bridge pose. So again, using your blocks. Also, maybe if you want a pillow on top of your blocks, sometimes that feels good to kind of round out the edges, especially if you're using books instead of a block. And so we want that support to be under our sacrum, so under our pelvis, not pressing on our lumbar spine at all. So it might take a few moments to adjust here and really feeling supported in that. Planting your feet to the ground about hip width apart, kind of rolling your shoulder blades under. And as you let yourself be supported here, again, just notice your breath, really paying attention to the exhale. And imagine yourself letting go of all the tension you're holding on to. Notice the block supporting your pelvis, feeling grounded. Letting yourself feel completely supported. What can you let go of? And when you're ready, roll onto your side to come off of that and make your way towards a wall, or if you have a chair or a stool nearby, you can drape your legs over that as well if you prefer. I often prefer to do that rather than extend my legs fully. So walk your hips maybe a foot or so away from the wall if you're coming to the wall, or if you're draping your legs over, let them drape over. Slowly roll down, really noticing your vertebra on the ground, maybe rocking and rolling your spine a little bit against the ground. And when you're ready to settle, just really let go and let your body sink into the ground. Let your legs feel supported by the wall or chair. If you find yourself restless and things coming up, just notice it. Say, I'm noticing this, and then let it go. Not trying to shove it away or ignore it, but just letting it come up and then letting it leave. Let your breath anchor you and help you stay grounded as you pay attention to your inhale and exhale. As we prepare for a final Shavasana, you can either stay here and legs at the wall, or you can move away from the wall and flat on your back. I'm going to guide us through a gentle body scan as we finally relax into this last posture. So as you get comfortable, feel your shoulders, your hips, your legs grounded into the earth. And we're going to begin with our left toes. Just notice your left toes. Let your attention fall there. Notice the sole of your foot, the top of your foot, your left calf and shin, your left thigh and the upper part of your leg, your left glutes and hips. And then we're going to draw attention down to our right side. Notice your toes. Notice the sole of your foot, the top of your foot. Notice your right calf and shin. Notice your right thigh and upper leg. Notice your right glutes and hips. Notice your lower back. Notice your belly. Notice your mid-back. Notice your upper back. Notice your chest. Notice your upper back and shoulders, letting them drop into the earth. Notice your left bicep. Notice your left forearm, your left palm, the top of your hand, your left fingertips. Notice your right bicep, your right forearm. Notice your right palm, the top of your hand, your right fingertips. Notice your shoulders again, letting them sink down even deeper. Notice your neck. Maybe notice separately the back of your neck and the front of your neck. Notice your jaw, feel it softening. Notice your cheekbones. Notice your eyebrows, letting them soften. Your forehead, and finally the crown of your head. And with that feeling of relaxation, just let yourself breathe. A few deep breaths here as we close. Let's take one final collective breath together. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you for practicing.